So this past weekend was race weekend for my family. And let me tell you, having a week of encouragement, 2 weeks of it, was greatly needed to help us through what was one of the challenging and most challenging race weekends that we have had. But let me just tell you, our son ended up with a third place trophy. And that in itself was a reward and a reminder of how there is a reward in the end if we just stick to it and we are faithful and strong enough to just endure the process sometimes. Hi, I'm Koko with Life Group Central, and I want to go ahead and wrap up this week of encouragement for you and for me. And what really comes to mind for me is Hebrews 11. If you've not read through Hebrews 11, I encourage you to do so because there's so much there. And I'm almost excited when I start even entering into what it says and who it's talking about. It's about our faith. So I want to encourage you in your faith to just have faith, even when you don't know what the plan is, even when you can't see which way to go. Just put one foot in front of the other when you know you are doing what God has called you to do, when you are walking down a path that the Lord has sent you down. And so here we go. Hebrews 11. Now faith is being sure of what we hope for and certain of what we do not see. This is what the ancients were commended for. By faith, we understand that the universe was formed at God's command, so that what is seen was not made out of what was visible. And then it goes on and talks about these amazing people. Not that they were celebrities, not that they had some extreme, exceptional talent. They were just amazing people. By faith, Abel offered God a better sacrifice than Cain did. By faith, he was commended as a righteous man. By faith, Enoch was taken from this life so that he did not experience death. By faith, Noah, we know Noah. What did he do? He built an ark. Have you seen Evan Almighty? It's pretty funny. He built an ark. People did not believe that he should have been doing what he was doing. But by faith, he did it. By faith, Abraham was called to go to a place that was foreign to him, but he did it. And from that, he received his inheritance. By faith, Abraham was a very old man, and so was his wonderful wife, Sarah. And they had a child. By faith, the Lord told them they were going to have a child, and they did. By faith, Abraham was tested with Isaac. He was tested to sacrifice his only child. And I think about that being that I only have one child. I have a son who I was told I would not be able to have. I was considered critical when I was pregnant, and he's here. And now he does a sport that is quite dangerous, many people have told me. And I've seen that for myself. And it's almost like this sacrificial thing that my husband and I are doing for our son, for a passion and love that he feels he is called to do. We do that in faith, that what we are doing for him is what the Lord would have for him. We can't see or touch what the outcome is going to be, but we just do it in faith. By faith, Moses' parents hid him for 3 months, and he survived, and he's done great things because we know about Moses. By faith, the people passed through the Red Sea. Have you ever had an opportunity in your life where you feel like the Lord just parted the Red Sea for you? Where there was so much calamity and so many issues going on around you that all of a sudden there's just this clear path that opens up and you walk across and you're unscathed? Have you seen that in your life? Have you parted the Red Sea or experienced that? By faith, the walls of Jericho fell. By faith, the walls of Jericho fell after the people marched around them in obedience, doing what they were told to do. So where are you at in all of this? Read Hebrews 11, because I encourage you for your faith to be strong, for you to be strong and courageous, and to know that with God, you really can do anything. And it's not necessarily the physical anything, but it's a perspective and it's a trust and it's a belief in knowing that through God and what he empowers you to do, you will be able to do. So I encourage you to live by faith.